Hi, my name is Carlos Gomez and I'm a professional travel and event photographer based in the Dominican Republic. And I shoot exclusively with Olympus OM system gear. And today I would like to talk about this bag that I have recently added to my work kit. This is the Leofoto 35-liter travel bag, also known as the backup bag. The reason why I decided to get this bag around November was to substitute this other one here that I have, which is the KNF concept. Not a bad bag by any means, but it turned out to be not good enough for the equipment that I'm carrying usually when I go on my trips. So when it comes to the decision that I made to include this bag, first of all was the price. I was able to strike a very good deal back in November in the Black Friday discount that they had for about $380. By the time this video is being made, this bag retails at $370 with the large insert, which is the one that I have here, or $350 with a medium insert. By the time that this video is being recorded, I don't think there is another version, though there are three colors of this bag. One of them is this one that was the one that I needed in yellow, and then they have the classic black one and also a green mint one. At first, when this bag wasn't yet announced, I had my eye on the Shimoda one, and the price was kind of out of my league for the same capacity. So I was being told by different YouTubers when I was doing my research that the Shimoda bag was the best bag out there. But what was calling my attention was the color. As a professional photographer, I don't think wearing a yellow shirt is a good idea because you know that the light bounces out of surfaces and then the yellow is going to project on the subjects that you're going to be photographing. But a bag is okay because it's going to be on your back. So I needed something that called the attention of the people when I was in big crowds, because I know that often as a travel guide, usually people get stranded from groups, and for them to find their way back, having a color that calls your attention is very important. So the first thing that caught my attention when I got this bag was how ugly I found this bag to be. But when it comes to my customers, they actually think the contrary. They believe that this is probably the most beautiful and attention-calling bag that I have ever got. So yes, there is a few points extra that I'm going to have to add to this bag, and it's because of the appearance. So it seems to call the attention of a lot of people when I'm out and about, and it's actually helping my business. Oh, something I forgot to mention is that this video is by no means being sponsored by Leofoto. This is just, I purchased this with my own money. As a matter of fact, they don't even know that I'm making this video. So let's take a look at the features and also the pockets that this bag has. And then let's further discuss whether this was a good investment or not. All right, so let's dissect this thing right here. So before I got this bag, the first thing that caught my attention about the design was the ability to attach these Velcro patches on the top. It may sound silly, but this may have influenced my decision on getting this bag. As you can see, I do have some custom-made logos here, as well as the Dominican Republic flag. So the material on this thing is extremely strong. That I can tell. I do have some experience when it comes to clothes and textile materials since I used to work in the free zone. And I can tell that this is some top of the line material. Its name is 420B, which is a military application material usually used for uniforms. It does have a coating on it that even though it gets dirty, because this color, to tell you the truth, is pretty much a dirt magnet. So the reason why I chose this color, first of all, is because as a tour guide, this is something that gives me visibility when I'm out and about in the crowds. All right, so the stitching on this thing, there is absolutely no defect. Everything is just perfect. Here on the top, we do have the first pocket with a zipper. These are YKK zippers, which is extremely high quality as well. And it came with a very high quality rain cover. I haven't used this thing, but I can tell this thing can hold like a very big amount of rain. As you can see, it does have like an inside lining here of some plastic material. I haven't felt the need to use it, not because I haven't been in the rain yet, but because this bag keeps things like really dry. So comparing this to the Shimoda's and other bag, which I haven't had the experience to use, I don't think they're gonna have better materials than this. Probably the same quality materials, or maybe worse, but I don't think they're gonna go higher quality than this already. So let's go on and take a look at the second pocket, which is this other one here. All right, so in this pocket, as you can see, I do have my drone and also some batteries, as well as some caps, lens caps, and some other accessories that I usually use for my cameras. So in here, there's also two additional pockets. There's this one here that allows you to place some small items. They do have a net. And then there is this other one here that also allows you to keep some small items. And you have a credit card, an SD card holder here. All right, so yeah, this gives you plenty of space, but it is also flexible. So depending on how you arrange the inside cube, you can even get more space right here on the top. And we're gonna go over that in a bit. All right, so the next pocket is this one here that has this kind of magnetic fin lock thingy, which you have to pull out and then up in order to open it. So it also has like two zippers on the side. I am not sure what they try to accomplish with this design, with these two zippers on the side. Being that I believe that it was this fin lock thing right here could be like more than enough. So inside, there are like two pockets in here that I don't use that much, though I do have keep a tool here and also a keychain placer. So there is a small pocket inside. If you go all the way down, I usually put my tablet here, which I don't think I'll be able to show you, and I really wish I could, where you could place like a tracker here or an air tag. I use these tile devices here. They give me like pretty good results. All right, so this thing will close just like that. It's already closed, and then you pull it like this. So at the beginning, I didn't even know how to pull this thing off. I should have got the instructions. I was about to break it. All right, so we close this like this. Again, this is a very weird design decision. All right, so the front panel of the bag will have these strings here that I get, according to the advertising, is used to place a helmet or something. I tried to place a jacket here and it fell off, so I don't think I'm gonna be using this thing anytime soon. So besides this, it also has these hooks here that could probably be used as well to reinforce or probably to do a tie on whatever it is that you placed in here. So each one of these strings will have these small hooks that I guess are going to be used for you to hook up whatever it is, like that. So again, I don't think I'm going to be using this anytime. There is a small space here that I am not even sure what this is for. So something else that you should notice is that the bottom of the bag is reinforced. I have been tossing this like on every single piece of terrain, and I am not sure how this remained clean. Though the material of the bag seems to have a coating, and I usually use like a wet cloth in order to clean it up. Doesn't matter how dirty it gets. There is also these strings right here, which I believe are used for some mountain equipment. All right, so moving to the side, the bag would also have this side pockets here. They're very common for tripod placements, and also these band right here that is often used for tripod security right here. Okay, so this side, which happens to be, of course, if you're wearing the bag, the left side, will have the entry for the camera. So this is where you get your camera if you want to do so. When you do your configuration, this is where the aperture, the pocket for the camera is gonna go to. Now, let's go on and take a look at the one on the other side. This is the one meant for batteries and stuff. And also can be used for a small tripod to be put in here. Oh, actually a big tripod as well. So let's go on and take a look here because there is also a very weird design decision in here. So as you can see, rather than pockets, we do get these like elastic bands in here for you to place the batteries on. I usually keep my batteries on these cages. These are OM system batteries, brand new batteries, and they are not able to fit in there. I guess you can put some standard batteries and they will fit okay, though I don't trust this thing to hold batteries. I am pretty sure that with bag movement, batteries are gonna come off and then you open this up and the batteries are gonna fall off. So this is a weird decision design and I totally don't agree with this. So I wonder if whoever made this decision has ever used a camera before. So I use this big pocket that I have here to put all my batteries, so the extra batteries on. All right, let's go on and close it. Again, this thing feels extremely high quality, very high quality, and the zippers are pretty good. All right, so let's move on to the back panel. So first thing is these handles that we have here. Of course, we have a handle here and also a handle here. According to the advertising, I haven't taken this bag yet for an international travel, but you can use this handle here to put it on top of your luggage and then secure it on the luggage so that it doesn't move. If I was going to make it a suggestion to Leofoto, I will also add a handle here. I think it will be very useful for when the back panel is open, you can just carry the bag with these two handles, which I think is something is missing on this bag. Now, what really amazed me after using this bag all these months is, you should know, the Dominican Republic is a very, very, very tropical, hot weather country, is that this back panel is breathable to a way that it doesn't feel hot at all. I mean, I do sweat a lot, just normal. With or without the backpack, I will be sweating anyways. But this back panel seems to be specifically designed for hot weather. I want to try this on very cold weather and see how it behaves. So something that discouraged me from getting the Shimoda bag is that according to reviewers, it was very, very hot. So I don't think I will be able to survive on a tropical weather where most of my professional work is wearing a bag like that. So a bag like this is going to be part of my uniform. I never leave this bag I never leave this bag unattended. Okay, so now this bag, when it comes to the stripes, it can be customized. As you can see, I'm using the bottom part. I'm not a short guy, I just like to feel it high. I am about 6'1", right? So there is 3 levels of adjustments that you can make. And also comes with these small straps are here on the top. Now, when it comes to the 2 handles, you do have this pocket here, which I usually use to place an air blower inside. It's meant for a water bottle, but it's too small to fit any water bottle in there, so I'm not sure exactly who thought that this was a good idea. I think I already have another one of this, or probably a zipper like the Summit Creative has. Now it does have also these small straps here for you to strap it on. They can be adjusted. You can just move it like up or down according to your liking. And this other one here that's meant, also this pocket here that was meant for a cell phone, and I used it to put in there my action camera for recording. Had these two small handles in here. Oh, by the way, I don't put my cell phone here because this thing is too small for my cell phone. With the cover, the cell phone just won't fit in here. All right, so let's go on to this waist strap that I have here. This is totally removable. It does have like a Velcro pad in the inside where you're gonna put it in there, but it also has this strap right here that once it is secured, it's not gonna move any other place. So at the beginning, when I saw the advertisement for this bag, I thought that this is a purse. It comes with a stripe for you to go on and wear it on your shoulders. I thought I was never going to use this, but as soon as I attached it in here, this one became like one of my most used accessories from this bag. In here, I do keep some spare lens caps, as well as some of my presentation cards. I've been giving these things like every single people that crosses in my way. All right. This is a bag that actually calls the attention of the clients. Like every single customer has been complimenting this bag each time they see it. So right here, I do have these two hooks right here. So what I usually do is I put my Godox B100 flash, which is a phenomenal flash, and I'm going to be making a video about that as well. How I use this flash against the light when I'm outside working. All right, so let's open up the front panel and let's take a look at this. So before we do talk about the front panel, let's just make clear that this bag doesn't have like a bottom pocket like most of the bags I've seen have. All right, so here it is, the extension of the pocket that I showed you before. And of course, if you take this a little lower, you're gonna have more space around the top. I believe this pocket will go like about this level here for you to put some stuff. So when it comes to inserts, I did decide to get the large insert rather than the medium insert because I knew that I was gonna use it. So when it comes to my Micro Four Thirds gear, I do have my two OM system cameras. This one is has a 45mm f1.2 Pro attached, while this other one has the 75mm f1.8 attached. This is another lens that I would like to make a video of. I really wish Olympus or OM System would make like a weather seal version of this lens. It doesn't have to be a pro version because the quality is already up to par to the pro level, pro grade lenses. And okay, so going on, here I do have also the H10 handle, which is very useful for the type of photography that I make, which is for social media, usually mostly on portrait. And three more lenses. I wish I could complete my kit in the future. I think I'm missing the 25 1.2, but I have been kind of hesitant to get that lens. So here I do have the A-25 f4.0 and also the, I think this is the master, the jack of all trades of Micro Four Thirds lenses. This is the 12 to 100 f1.4. This is my workhorse. Yeah, this gap is just flipping around. Hopefully it doesn't scratch my lens. All right, so moving on, here is another lens that I have that, of course, is a legendary lens, and this is the 70mm f1.2. So I'm carrying right now a total of 5 lenses. Out of those, like 4 are pro lenses and 2 bodies and a drone. Okay, so this is the way I have arranged it. Here on the bottom, I do have a piece of cloth. That's usually that I use to clean my equipment and sometimes to wrap it up. And on this other side, I do have this little box that came with a tripod where I keep some other accessories in there. And in here, I do have some other spare caps that when I travel, if I disattach the lenses, these ones are gonna go on the cameras. All right. So in terms of features, I guess this bag will satisfy most of the photographers. Now, moving here on the door, as you can see, this is something, of course, that I find really useful. It does have the space for you to put a tablet here and also a space for you to put a laptop here. I usually use only one of them, the Velcro strap on. This bag by no means is a bag that you can use as a personal item. This is a bag that's gonna go as a carry-on item if you decide to travel on a plane. All right, and I forgot to mention two things about this bag. First of all, the most important one is how it feels. This bag is extremely comfortable. As a matter of fact, it feels like a hug from a high school crush. Second is that this front pocket in here is really intended for a water bladder, which is not included in the bag. And it has like a hole in here for you to pull the hose of the water bottle out. I don't believe this is something that I'm going to be ever using. Now, on the other hand, do I believe this was a good investment? Well, in my case, certainly it was. It gives me more flexibility. My customers and also non-customers are noticing this bag as something more professional, which calls the attention of my business. Now, what are your thoughts about this bag? Please let me know in the comments. If you own an alternative, like I don't have or haven't had any experience using the other giants, the PGY-Tex, nor the Shimoda one, though I really believe that Leofoto could have benefited from borrowing some of the elements that this other bag have. I really love the, when I was watching the videos about other bags, the design that the PGY-Tex has when it comes to the battery storage. It also have this also battery indicator on the top that indicates if the battery, that you can use to indicate if the battery is full or empty. When it comes to the Shimoda, I believe that out of the videos that I saw, it is the one with the better cell phone pocket in the front. But now you be the judge. Please let me know in the comments whether you believe this bag has probably any chance of competing against the giants, or is this something that you wouldn't get even if you had the money to? All right, so thank you so much for watching.